Howdy y'all, Fuzzy Biker down here at Baxter Cycle, the mighty metropolis of Marnie, Iowa, and check this little hot rod out today. This is a Royal Enfield Interceptor 650, belongs to one of the mechanics here, but he's done a little bit of work to it, and we're going to take this little smoker for a ride. I actually really like this. I love the Dustline exhaust on it, of course. He's got the larger tires, did a little bit of work up here, different grips, got this little headlight guard on there, the sporty little fender. What else has he done? The pipe we already mentioned. Just look at that little hot rod. Isn't that neat? The seat. Oh, can't forget that. Just a little beauty. Just a little beauty. Oh, and the shocks. Different shocks. I like it. Let's go take that thing for a ride. Wahoo. I like it. Sounds good. Just noticed he has aftermarket foot pegs on this too. Check out these twin Triumph T120s. That's a 1959 over yonder. If y'all are in the market for a new or used Royal Enfield Triumph, classic British bike of any type, get yourself down here to Baxter Cycle in Marnie, Iowa. Those guys can help you out. Tell them Fuzzy Biker sent you. They've got it all. Parts, accessories, advice, boots, backpacks, wahoo! Oh, that pipe sounds good, doesn't it? These things just spin around like a top. No problems at all. Very good handling. Oh, that pipe makes some good noise. I like that a lot. That is a Dustline pipe. Hey, the horn sounds different. Interesting. It's got a single mirror on here. Change that around too. Like I said, one of the rarest motorcycles on the planet right now is a stock Interceptor. I love that sound. I hope that's coming through on the video. Let's do the spin test here. This has got a 55-inch wheelbase, 55.1 I believe. That's 1,400 millimeters. Look at that. Just turns on a dime, gives you 2 nickels change. Wow, that sounds good. Whoa, that sounds really nice. Dustline makes a good pipe. Very nice. Excellent. It's got that 648cc parallel twin, air-cooled, oil-cooled, single overhead cam, 4 valves per cylinder. Just a real powerhouse. Makes about 47 horsepower. Probably more with this pipe. Wow, that thing sounds good. About 39 foot-pounds of torque. That's 53 newton meters. 6-speed transmission. I always talk about the symbiotic relationship between the transmission and the engine on this bike, as they work so well together. I think that has to do with the amount of torque available. About 90% of the torque on this motorcycle kicks in at about 2,000 RPM. So it's, you know, it's got loads of torque way down low. Front brake is a 320 millimeter single disc, floating disc. Okay, let's go make some noise. The rear brake is a 240 single disc. Rev limiter. Hey, we got a little traffic today. We'll go a little slower. How's that sound? I love the way this thing pops. Very nice, very nice. That pipe is a dream. There are a lot of really good options for noise on these bikes, and BaxterCycle.com has most of them. Has the best ones for sure. Look at this, just spins around like nothing. Boy, it just climbs right up that RPM scale with that pipe. Beautiful, beautiful. This thing really screams. I love the way it handles too. I think those shocks in the back do make a difference. I can certainly tell he's got aftermarket foot pegs on it. I like that. Other things that are different, I think he's got aftermarket blinkers. You know, we need to take a look at that. The blinkers on the rear are also the brake lights and the tail light, all built into one. The sound is phenomenal. I just love the sound. Very bassy. Let's do the old spin test here on the hill. The hill spin test. Look at that. These bikes do it so well. I just love the way these things handle. Hey, if you're ever in Marnie, Iowa, get yourself up here to the Derailed Grill right there. Good eats, good eats. Listen to this. She really pulls, doesn't she? I like it. I think the fuel tank on this is 3.6 gallons. That's something like 13.5 liters, 14 liters, something like that. Weight on these hot rods in stock form, this is not stock. 470 pounds. With this pipe on there, I bet this is, well, it's less than 470 pounds. I bet it's 20 or 30 pounds less than that at least. Feels very good. He does have the larger tires on here, which makes for some interesting handling. I like it. Boy, I love the way this thing sounds. It just sounds phenomenal. Very responsive too. Beautiful machine. Absolutely beautiful machine. Oh. Hard to resist the urge. All right. ABS brakes. Did I say that? Thank goodness, right? Hey, let's run down here to Motorcycle Park and we'll hop off and get the other camera out and take a look and see what this thing's got. It's got all kinds of nifty goodies on it. And I love the sound. Well, that was certainly a fun motorcycle ride. Haha, I love this thing. This is a mechanic's motorcycle at Baxter Cycles, so he's been kind of working on it a little bit here, a little bit there, and got some fun stuff going on. Like I said, the tires are ready. They're the Dunlop K180s, it says on there. They're a big size tire. Got those on the front and the rear. By the way, this has aluminum rims, metal spokes, of course, on spokes, front and rear. I like that. Oh, it's got some sort of aftermarket valve covers on there too. Hey, they look like little pistons. I did not mention these foot pegs earlier. These allow for adjustability forward and down. That's kind of a nifty little touch there. You know what, I was talking about these blinkers too. I want to show you these before we get much farther. So that is the tail light, and it's also, let me see if I can get the blinker to turn on. There's the blinker. Now let's try a brake light. Isn't that neat? Motone bracket here. I don't know if those are Motone Pico lights or not, but those are all available at Baxter Cycle for sure. Very nice in the rear there. Let's go to the front and take a look at those. Oh, these say Diablo on them. Now I think these might be different than the ones on the back. Hey, let's take a look at those too. Very nice, very nice. I like it. He's just kind of done a lot of neat little stuff here and there. I think the grips are built well. They're aftermarket grips. I like built well grips. I like the way they fit my hand, and I like the way they're soft. They got a really good, they got this diamond shape, and then they've got that kind of rubbery feel, and then they've got that barrel shape, so that's always very good. Little bash guard on here. You put the single mirror on it. I already mentioned the foot pegs, the tires. These shocks are something else, and I don't know what they are, but they're adjustable here for compression, it looks like, and some other sort of adjustability down here. I think I could tell that actually riding it. It had a really good ride. Doesn't that look just wonderful? I mean, look at that. That's just really something to look at, isn't it? I like it. I like it a lot. Just a very good looking machine overall. Very good looking machine. Oh, and he's got this little cruise control. Cannot forget that, my friends. Cannot forget that. This is an RE seat. Baxter Cycle has a whole slew of different seats for this bike, among other things. Just all kinds of goodies. This is one of my favorite motorcycles to ride. I always say it. I don't know why I don't have one yet. Hey, if you all are interested in a new or used Royal Enfield like this one, Triumph, classic British bike of any type, need parts, accessories, doodads, gizmos, whatever for your old hot rod, get yourself over to Baxter Cycle in Marnie, Iowa, or go to baxtercycle.com. Tell those guys Fuzzy Biker sent you. They can help you out. Now, it's a beautiful day here. I don't know if you can see the wonderful blue skies we've got. I'm going to get my gear on, and I am going to go for a ride. Y'all do the same. Life is good. Wahoo!